chat, get ready with me. We're going to talk about Iyanla Van Zandt, Fix My Life. Molester Part 1, which came on Saturday night, the 2nd at, 9 o'clock? Oh, y'all, it's so good. If you have not seen it, you got to go see it. So it's a 2-part. I think it's 2-part. Second part, come on next.
There's a lot of curses on your family.
Me and my siblings, we were all forced to do sexual activities with one another. We went through 57 group homes.
I just remember having to touch my brother just so that I can eat.
Give yourself permission to say, I hate them for what they did to me. How they stripped me of my dignity. Somebody's got to pay. Mr. Michael, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Breathe.
So when they were younger, whoever adopted them made them have sex with each other. They would have to have sex with each other to eat, I guess, to any kind of activities. Whoever was their caregiver used to make them have sex with each other. So that is so disgusting. And again, the last two don't even know their mother or have a relationship with their mother. So each one of them is telling their story about how they felt at that time. So he was Kadeem was in foster care, and the foster mom stated, "You gay, and I'm gonna send you somewhere to pray the gay away." And at that time, I don't know if he said he didn't know about sex or anything. What he only knew was what they made him do to his sisters and his brother. And it was just the 4 of them. Because the oldest one, they have an older sister, and the mother was 16 when she had her. And I guess the mother took her. And I guess the other 4, father didn't step up and take them. So the oldest daughter lived with her grandmother. So they all have anger issues. They all have their own burden to bear, and they trying to figure out how to deal with their anger issues. So Kadeem is the youngest boy. He has anger problems, and he fight a lot. So he's trying to figure out how to fix the problem so that he can live a better life and build a relationship with his family. But he feel like he had to fight because that was his only way of survival in the foster system. So, yeah, and he's been arrested several times.
I've had him pull a knife on me, so we was fighting.
I don't care. Unacceptable. Look at me. Unacceptable.
If y'all hadn't watched it, y'all got to go see it. And then they talk about the sister and her relationship. But it's just so sad that they hadn't seen each other in roughly 16 years. The last 2 hadn't seen their oldest brother in 16 years. Now, mind you, I guess 14 of the years he was in jail. And I don't know if he did like a sentence in jail, but he was in and out of jail for the last 14 years. So I'm sure out of that time he did sometime, but I don't know if it was the whole 14 years. The sister, she started, I guess she remember her abusing. She was 5. They was 14 and up. They used to starve them. They used to abuse them mentally, physically, sexually. And that's how she lost her voice. A 5-year-old, how can you tell a 14 and up person, no, don't do that, leave me alone, stop? You can't. So she just had to endure it. Oh, Jesus. She had to endure it.
In order for us to begin to rebuild this family, the first thing we have to do is we got to put everything on the table. Dump your bag on the table. Dump it. Everything in it. In order to define family, we must first understand what is on the table, the family table. The scattered objects represent the dysfunction of a family breakdown. The result, parental abandonment, and what happens when children languish in foster care. To clean up the baggage, we must first clear off the family table. It's quite messy. Your history, your lineage. Mr. Michael, what does this remind you of?
This doesn't do nothing but show troubled times.
Yeah, troubled times. The depth of sadness in your eyes breaks my heart.
Anyway, so it was a good episode. That was part 1. Part 2 come on next Saturday. It was very, 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 very good. So now the investigator in me gonna find these people on Instagram and see if they continue the communication, because it's a part 1 and a part 2. She didn't give us an update, so she'll give the update next week. And next week the mama is supposed to the mama is gonna be there, so it's gonna be good. But I thank God that I didn't come up in that situation, and I thank God that my mother was not a crackhead, and that she took care and raised all of her girls together and made sure that we had the necessities and more. So, Mama, if you're watching, thank you. I love you, and I will hope that my children would say the same thing, because this is kind of good. I did the best I could, still doing it. So yes, but it's a very, very good episode, and it was just so sad, and to know that what happened in your past still affects your future, but we all have the ability to stop and create a new path and create a new mindset and do something different and regain what you felt you lost. So I'm just keep picking with my hair, because my hair don't have no shape, y'all. And y'all already know it's long, but it ain't got no shape. And I don't want to cut it, because y'all know I don't wear my natural hair enough to be worrying about the shape. So, or because I like extensions. So I'm trying to figure out when I'm going to get my do back done. I'm trying to figure it out. But yes, so it was good. We ain't going to keep on dragging it out. But again, y'all go check on Kadeem, Michael, William, Shamika. Might have been Shamika. Shamika is the oldest one. Y'all go check on them. Like I said, that Kadia, that's the twin sister. She got a lot of, she gonna need counseling for a long time. Because you can see, I'm gonna go through this process, but nigga, I don't know too much. So I feel that something happened and she felt that he did it because he wanted to do it, not because he had to do it. And again, what it was about was the siblings being molested by their caregivers, and they never did say who the caregivers was, who would make them. It could have been like an older cousin or somebody, because he was like, I'll go get y'all some chips, I'll get y'all something to eat, but y'all gonna have to do this. So I guess whoever the caregiver was, or whoever the person was, got off on making them molest each other. Yeah. And then the abuse from the so if it wasn't, we gotta molest each other to eat. And Kadia said she just preferred not to eat. She was like, I don't eat, I just take the bread and water. And I was fine with that, because I didn't want to do the act or be a part of the act. So it's sad, but go watch it, it's good. Iyanla Fix My Life came on last night on WeTV, and we'll talk about part 2 next week.